Hello everyone and welcome to my platinum journey slash walkthrough of MediEvil Resurrection on the PS5, where it's been ported just recently. I know, right? It's amazing. But today we are finishing up the game. We're going to be playing the Haunted Ruins, the Ghost Ship, and Zarok's Lair, by which time we should have platinumed the game, which I'm so excited to do. The Haunted Ruins looks just like it did in original, bar the fact that you start the level crossing a moat of molten lava, which wasn't in the original because you saw that cutscene earlier where they created a center of molten lava around the castle because it was built in a dormant volcano, so they blew up just so that we couldn't get ourselves in. But we ended up getting in with the dragon armor. Originally, we needed the dragon armor for the Gal's Gauntlet, but we need it for the Haunted Ruins in this game. A couple of times, actually. This Haunted Ruins, I don't know what it's about it, but it just feels very empty compared to the original Haunted Ruins. And I'll point something to you in a second when we actually get to the part of the level. But let's just play it now. The Return to the Graveyard music from the original plays in this level, but a remastered version. But this version plays in the remake. I feel I keep talking about this stuff a lot. But here we are, back to Post the Ancients Dead again. Look, things.
I'd shake you by the hand were it not for the unfortunate side effects.
Yeah, death touches you, you're dead.
Bottom in my boat, and let's hit the haunted ruins.
Potato-shaped bomb. Let's hit the haunted ruins. Crumbling castle.
If a person were determined to make their way to the haunted ruins, they could do a lot worse.
Passage to the haunted ruins.
It's up to you now, Dan. The fourth and final piece of the Anubis stone lies among this crumbling fortress. The fate of all Gallowmere now rests upon your bony shoulders. But hey, no pressure.
No pressure. There we go. So the start of this level doesn't look quite like the original one. I think it surprisingly fits it well, Return to the Graveyard, to Haunted Ruins. But I also kind of feel like the original Haunted Ruins soundtrack, the one that goes to Chad Forrest in this one, fits it really well too, because I feel like it kind of fits the melancholy atmosphere of the level, because it's his old hometown that's like fallen into ruin, and like his king is dead now. It's only his ghost that still lives here, who we summoned through a crown. This gives it more of a, like the Return to the Graveyard soundtrack gives it a more intense feel, because you get a feeling that, like, you know, you're reaching the end of your journey now, so it's basically all or nothing right now. So it kind of does fit the level, considering it's more near the end, this level in this game. It's the second last level before Zarok's Lair, where it's actually the fifth last level before Zarok's Lair in the original, or fourth last level, technically. Because there is no entrance hall or time device. But yeah, just like the original, we have to feed the chickens corn until they eat enough corn so that the switch goes up and opens the gate. To the finder of this note, we are humble farmers who have been captured by Zarok and used as a human shield. I'm not complaining. It's a job, I suppose. But our poor livestock are starving. Please, kind stranger, take pity. They are but innocents and ignorant of the ways of men. Let not our chickens starve. Some signed humble farmer. This here will actually spawn money in a minute, but in the original, like, the farmers just appear here and the money spawns here. But yeah, there's no statues at the side of the castle here, this version. There's two little statues there of people, and there's like a face here in the original, but yeah, that's not there either. And there's no gargoyle here. That's what I mean about it's pretty empty compared to the original Haunted Ruins, I feel like. Oh, help! They don't sound that arse, really. Yeah, it's just the farmers from, what's it called? Galmere Plains. The farmers looked more like actual farmers in the original. Zarok is using the local farmers as a human shield. They dangle precariously over sharp spikes in the courtyard below. At the first sign of trouble, the shadow demons will attempt to sacrifice the captives by dropping them onto sharp spikes. They drop them onto flames in the original, which I've not actually seen them die in the spikes in this. That'd be pretty ghastly. Move quickly, slay the demons on guard, and save the farmers from an after death. Do you mind not yelling at me when I'm freaking reading a book? It's so rude. Alright. Okay, I think it was just that one that will hit the lever, but there we go. We just have to make sure to break the spikes. Don't accidentally hit them, because I think, just like in the original, hitting them would kill them. You can kill them in the original by accident if you hit them, so I'll make sure not to do that to them just in case. It might not be the case in this one, but there we go. But you will deny yourself the chalice if you let them die. At least in the original you did. I don't know if that's the case in this one. But, yeah, we'll follow them back to the start. for the money that they give. Thank you for rescuing us, kind sir. Forgive us, master. We have no pig to reward you, but we'd be honored if you'd accept these gold-colored stones as a token of our thanks.
Thank ye for rescuing us, kind sir.
You are welcome.
We have no pig to reward you, but we'd be
Yep. You can't kill them, I don't think.
gold-colored stones as token of our thanks.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you would lose chance percentage if they did die. I'm not entirely sure. You might just be denied money if they don't die in this one. Maybe a bit more generous. But yeah, we got more of these demonic cows that are apparently shadow demons. I feel like I'm just constantly roasting the game. I swear I do like the game. I'm just being a tit. But let's read this book. Emergency oil pump room. Authorized personnel only. Right. So yeah, in the original, I was thinking, I'm certain that these enemies here are just like bigger versions of the knights from Zarok's army in Pull the Ancient Dead, and these knights from Pull the Ancient Dead come back in this level in MediEvil Resurrections. I feel like that further confirms my theory that they're the same enemies. Only there's more of them here. I think there's only 3 of them in the original, but there's like 5 or 6 of them here. It's only in a segment. Yeah, they're vicious at close range because they hit you a lot, so best just not let them get hit off. Just charge up a hit before you charge them. I think they have really wide eyes if you actually look at them properly through Google Images. Yeah, I think you briefly saw it there, but yeah, they have like really big eyes. But they're just flouncing about all over the place. You don't really see them half the time. I just think the the shadow demons just look a bit disappointing in this one, because they're not really in, like, well, they are sort of in this level a lot. They were barely in the Chad Forest. I don't know, they just don't look like demons. They just look like mutated animals of some kind. It's actually what I mean. Yeah, there's no gargoyle in this level either. It's just, I mean, I love how it looks. It just feels somewhat empty compared to original, because there's a gargoyle here in original as well. They did get the look of it very like the original though. I think the original takes place at nighttime though, where you actually see what looks like the sky on fire in the distance, which looks very ominous. You can definitely tell when you're Zarok's lair. Star rune. Oh wait, there's no demon here in Resurrection. Yeah, I thought those things look really cool in the level select screen. Those fire breathers. This part's a bit different in this original. Once you drop down this hole, I mean. Let's read this book first. Haunted Galamir, a walking tour. The ghost of Peragrin, last king of Galamir, has occasionally been seen wandering, these very halls. The story goes that he mourns the passing of Galamir's golden age, his long-departed friends, and most of all, his lost crown. It is said that if the crown were ever returned, then the King Peregrine could at last find rest. But not before. He gives us some words of wisdom. Well, looking somewhat questionable in this version. Like, chin up, Bulby, and break a leg. Looks splendid. Good luck, old friend. In the original. So all that's down here is a chalice. I don't think there is anything else down here. But yeah, this is another part where we actually need the dragon armor. We only need the dragon armor in the Gal's Gauntlet original, but Gal's Gauntlet's not level in this one. Yeah, in the Gal's Gauntlet, that's where people were executed in Galamir and hung and impaled. But I don't know how that level would have gone across on this remake, to be honest. Okay, so burning them doesn't really seem to do a lot. So we'll just kill them with the Border's brand. Oh god, the Border's brand seems to be tricky on them. There we go. Right, we have to get the crown here in a sec. Oh, actually used the health ball there. Yeah, the dragon armor would help us not take damage from those little fire shoots that are coming up. There we go. They're surprisingly hard to hit, even with the Warden's brand. Yeah, this is pretty similar to the original. This little room full of molten lava when you're trying to get to the crown. It's a bit more excessive on the fire in this one, though. You can sort of tell what the fire's going to come out from, judging by the smoke. I don't know why this area is kind of reminding me in the Egypt levels from Monsters Inc., but I don't know why. It's kind of similar. this to the original one, because there's like a path that goes along there rather than a whole load of broken platforms that leads to like a building with a face on it that leads to like a left and right path, which I think was originally meant to be part of a different level to Haunted Ruins. It's meant to be part of a level called Coffin something, judging by the beta I looked at. It's actually pretty interesting, like the parts of levels that were scrapped were actually used in levels that were used. So there was like a part from a cancelled level that was actually used in a Cemetery Hill. It's actually interesting to know that they were originally part of different levels. There we go, we're nearly full again. Yeah, thanks to not really needing any weapons other than our Woden's brand, we've got lots of money. So we're full of the chalice. We've got the crown. So time to summon King Peregrine. A very different looking King Peregrine to the original. He does definitely look undead.
Noblest of my courtiers, bravest of my captains, clumsiest of my croquet team. Oh, that we should meet at such a dark hour, with the fate of this realm lying once again in your hands. Good Lord Fortescue, what happened to your jaw?
Fell off.
Dashed awkward for the meat course, what? Can I get you a soup or something?
I know the sort of thing they were going for with his character in this one, but...
Can't think of a better chap to look after it. However, slightly more pressing concern is that the Shadow Demon Army hides beneath us, within this very mountain.
They prepare as we speak.
They prepare to invade good old Gallowmere. If we're to thwart that arch-cad Zarok, we must bring down the castle on top of them. You follow? Simple solution, of course. Someone must unleash the lava behind the castle floodgates. Burn the blighters where they stand, or even where they sit. Probably hurt more. I knew you'd volunteer. A secret passage behind.
You're like, oh, sorry, I can't hear you.
The gates control lever. You just have to pull it.
It is a highly dangerous mission, even for a dead man.
Even for a dead man. I dare say that when that fiend sees what you've
I like the way Delivers in Rituals, like, it's a highly dangerous mission, even for a dead man.
unspeakable torment. But then I know these things mean nothing to a man of your courage, eh, Fortescue?
Shut up, old bean, break a leg.
Splendid. Good luck, old bean. Break a leg.
You like that line. Splendid, good luck, old bean, break a leg. You got this. Something I noticed about this one, though, that when the Haunted Ruin starts collapsing, it doesn't show any indication of collapsing. Like, I think the remake does. Like, the remake and Medieval 1, you can see, like, your screen vibrating, like, fire shooting out the ground, and, like, lots of crumbling that indicates that the castle's collapsing, but there's nothing indicating that the castle's collapsing here. Either that, or it's, like, on a time limit before it just explodes from beneath. But yeah, it doesn't really show any sign of, like, crumbling, does it? I think you actually get less time in this one than the original too, so I kind of like how it gives a bit more of a challenge, and you're a bit more pressed for time in this one to actually get out. Because in the original, you get given plenty of time to get out. I think you get like 2.5 minutes, more than enough time. I think this one gives you like a decent amount, but it's also like one where you feel like you can't really dawdle. I like how it's literally just a plug socket. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm used to there being a vial up there in the original. Oh no, it's just a gargoyle there, which I don't think we need right now. Yeah, so we can just get straight out here. I don't think, is there any money here in this version? I don't think there is, unless it appears after we destroy the wall, which leads to, I think it's the Circle of Shadows or something, the delete level that turned into a cutscene in the original, and then the Jabberwocky chase. They had names, those levels, I just can't think what they were called. There was a lot of deleted levels from Medieval 1 that I want to see if I can get a hold of the beta to play for you. But yeah, I do love the Haunted Ruins this version. I just the only thing I say about it is it's just a bit emptier compared to the original one. But
I went to the Hall of Zeros once.
it's very like the original one though.
Quite dull, but at least they don't all make chicken noises when your back's turned.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Look at me. Got a little twirl there. I look like a spin top, or what do we call it? Tabletop. I don't actually know. I know what I'm thinking of. So we either get the lightning bolts here or a final life ball. Yeah, we get the lightning bolts here, and then he gives us a life ball for our final encounter with Zarok. So yeah, the next chalice will be the last one.
Oh, Daniel.
Here you are, my lovely. She reminds me of Madame Jojo from MediEvil 2.
Come over here where I can look at you. Okay.
Oh, we Mr. Danny's asexual, I think.
A kitten has been chewed up by a Welsh collie. I know
I can relate.
the heart of a hero, Daniel. Don't listen to anyone else. The laughing hordes and the thousands who mock you, who call you target face. They don't know you the way I do, Daniel. And I'm going to help you prove them wrong. Being an indomitable Celtic superwoman, I, of course, have an array of
Magic lightning bolts.
at my disposal. Yeah,
I actually don't know if I've ever used the lightning
be careful with them, though.
in MediEvil Resurrection.
Terrible scorch marks on natural fibers.
Oh, natural fibers. Let me actually get it out. Oh yeah. Let me just get the lightning out. See it. Oh yeah, looks a bit like the one from MediEvil 1 and 2. I guess more like an actual glow. Wait. Wait, it doesn't actually show how many we have. Maybe it only consumes once I Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm using it. I was gonna say maybe it only consumes when I actually hit a target with it. Yeah, it's the same MediEvil 1 where it actually does consume when you use it, even if you don't hit a target with it. But MediEvil 2 only consumes if you hit someone with it, which is better for preserving it. But yeah, I never used it in this game because you only get it for like the last level, and then it's Zarok's lair. I don't think we used it in the original either. It's only MediEvil 2 I released on. Who are you gonna call?
Surely the rope would slip between their ghostly fingers.
How did the ghost tie the ship up at a dock? Why do you always bar us in together, weirdo? I also think this is where the actually, I don't think they call it Scurvy Dog. But in the original MediEvil, I'm just pausing this here because in the original MediEvil, he said, I want that scurvy dog dangling from your yard by his bowels. I feel like they named Scurvy Dogs after that line because it's very similar. It's a bit of a coincidence.
We have a stowaway on board. I've told the men to scour the decks for him.
The voice actor for him is really good. Sounds very like the original one. Same with him as well.
Scour the decks with him. Use his nostrils as a dust buster and his armpit hair as a mop.
They did a really good job with remaking the ghost ship as well. It's just a shame that they were just short for time to make other levels after it, like in the Silent Grounds as well.
There'll be no tongue lashing on my ship, Mr. Mate.
Mr.
We be
Mate?
bloodthirsty cutthroats, not cantankerous air dressers. Now, I want that landlubber dangling from yonder yard arm by his bowels.
Oh god, he says that with some emphasis. I think bowels, but it's like bowels.
I've had the men barricade us in.
Ah, why do you always barricade us in together, weirdo? Oh, just go with it. Catch that scurvy bilge rat.
Catch that scurvy bilge rat. Scurvy docks.
We need to get control of this ship. It is our
Yeah, most of this level is the same. It looks like it's taking place at daytime with things, or at least it's just how it looks up here. But the original one, we actually get lifted up here by an eagle, but we seem to get launched onto this ship directly from the Haunted Ruins. But like a eagle grabs us and saves us from the Jabberwocky in the original, and carries us to the ship.
loads of gunpowder. This is cannon, not cap gun. We need more powder.
I know, I wasn't trying to get in it yet. Stupid Al-Salam. Yeah, this part's practically identical with the original. In a room where they don't have their captain with them, they just instantly die. But like they come back, I think, if you don't kill their captain. I could be wrong about that, but that's what the original's like. It's a bit like Kensington, where you have to kill the 4 zombies being controlled by the Regal zombie, and if you don't kill the Regal zombie in time, they resurrect the other zombies. There we go. Yeah, there are boiler guards in this one as well. There was no boiler guards in the original Ghost ship, but in this one, there's an extra objective you have to do, other than just reach the end of the level and kill the captain. We have to collect a bunch of gunpowder kegs so that we can get inside the cannon so that we can launch ourselves ahead of the barricade that they made, which wasn't in the original. But I feel like the ghost ship boss is a bit of an oversight in this one, because from what I remember, it's practically impossible to get hit by him unless you count the officers he sends out. But it's impossible to get shot by him unless you just jump into his shots. But yeah, graffiti of the ancient mariner. Most of the crew seem to be under the control of a few officers. Without them, yeah, that's exactly. Wait, hang on. That's exactly like the original book, apart from that part at the end. Though their feet be uglier. Yeah, so basically, if we defeat their officers first, they would just instantly die. Oh, thank goodness. You can't seem to jump when that seems to attach to you, but thankfully I didn't get sent down that hole there. We do have to go down there, though, I believe. Let's see what happens when I jump down. I actually can't remember. Yeah. We have to jump down here for a moon rune. Well, thankfully I jumped down the right one. There we go. That's our second last light ball there. And our last one is our chalice reward from this level. And when we fill this chalice and get it, that should be our last one in the game. So that'll be all the chalices. So yeah, there's certain parts of this ghost ship that look the same as the original one. There's others that look a bit different. So it's like their own unique take on it, but also keeping it very loyal to the original. I just think it was a perfectly made level for it being the last one before they just completely removed the entrance hall and time device. But they did a really good job of ghost ship before doing so. It's a very good penultimate level in this game, but then I thought time device was a very good penultimate level in MediEvil 1. Wait. Didn't even give him a chance to move. I don't know. Is there any point jumping in this? Let me see. Let's see where this leads me. Oh, to some. Oh, there we go. It's led us to the light ball. Yeah, it was worth coming down here. Alright, yeah, sorry. I thought the boiler guard was down here. And yeah, this is actually their remake of the original Ghost Ship. So this is actually going to its assigned level. A lot of the soundtracks are very mixed up in this one to what they originally went to. But this one is actually going to its original level. Ah, there's the boiler guard we were hearing before. We actually create an entrance back to the start here by pulling the lever on the other side, so we'll actually come back here in a moment. We might as well just take care of them now so we don't have to worry about them later. I think the chalice is in the same location as it is in the original, if I remember rightly. It's been a while. Let me just enter this side just to see what's in here. I just want to be thorough. Okay, yeah, that's where we got the light ball, and that's the green gargoyle. Yep, we can progress now. Because we got the min rune after jumping down that one hole. Ah, I don't know what he was on when filming his voice that character, but he doesn't seem to give a rat's arse about who he's shooting. He's like, oh, there's a story. Oh, what a shame. Oh. Hey, he seems like he's just given up caring. So there's actually not a doorway here in the original. Like at the very end of this, it's just a chaos rune, and you just work your way back. But we actually do need to go through here because it's a lever we have to pull. Because we have to actually create a path that gives us an easy access back to the beginning once we have all the gunpowder kegs. So we'll just pre-hit that. And once we get to the other side of that one, we'll hit that lever. So we can just beeline it back to the beginning and catapult ourselves to the cockpit, as it were. Oh. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough at killing him. That's why it's so good having the Woden spread against them, because without it, they are actually pretty annoying enemies, but we've made ourselves OP as hell. Makes the journey so much easier, it's so much more fun. Let me just jump down here, see if there's anything down here that I may have missed. Nah, this is where I was before, yeah. This I'll be sure. I'm a lot more familiar with the layout of the original Ghost Ship to this one. I need to play MediEvil Resurrection a lot more. I don't play it enough compared to MediEvil 2 and MediEvil 1. But it is a good game. I would definitely recommend. I would also recommend the original too, but I do recommend this one too. But they're both good games in their own right, and they both have like different things about them that are worth exploring. So I wouldn't recommend one over the other. I would recommend them both. Oh wait, nah, I'm not risking that. There we go. So we got that one gunpowder keg. How many left do we have to get? 2 more. And I think the chalice is up here too. Oh my god. That 78 was so pixelated in that lighting. There we go. This starts going slow, but it speeds up when we get to the... Yeah, there we go, speeding up now. And there's our last chalice. But I think we have to actually fill it and complete the level before we... before it actually registers for our trophy. I do love how it's the same sound effects for a lot of the things in this, like the life fountains and that. Oh, you can't jump over that in this one? Originally you could, but it's no biggie. Oh shit, sorry. I think I just sent it back up by, yeah, so let me just stay still then. I was trying to jump off of it onto that thingy, but I didn't know it would teleport back up. There we go. I'm assuming the last gunpowder keg is down there as well, because there's one over here, and one other that I can't think of. Ah! Yeah, we saw these guys at Gallery Plains earlier before we got our Wounded Sword, and we saw that they definitely had more hit points than the other skeletons. There we go, and we can't get past that because he's barricaded them in. Like, why do you always barricade us in together? Weird. I always like, what, you gay or something? I'm not joking. I don't think it's like weirdo, like coming on to me by locking me in here with you. There we go. And that is the last one. Well, last lever I have to pull anyway. But there's one more. Oh, I remembered the gunpowder we've missed. I always miss it every time we play, and I just remembered now. It's on this little part where you jump across. Yeah, jump across here. It's always just tucked away at the side. I always miss it every time. There we go. Push them to orbit. There's exactly enough gunpowder in the ship to catapult us across. Actually, maybe that's gunpowder too. Well, that's the only gunpowder we need. Well, they kind of had to make this boss fight somewhat easy, considering we go straight to Zarok's lair afterwards. But yeah, hopefully we don't lose too much health here, because yeah, the final level is straight after this one. Any more gunpowder, and that huge cannon will put us into orbit. Oh god, I actually thought I didn't get on that for a second. Oh my god, I'm being such an idiot. I don't know why I'm running all the way to the end of the level. We have to go back to the very start, get inside the cannon. Oh, don't mind me. Spacing out. I was miles away. There we go. Because it looks like the original level, I'm getting it confused. There we are. In goes the gunpowder. Do I have to face it from the front or the back? Or must we have to face it from the back? There we go. Using powder keg. It makes sense to pour it in the front, wouldn't it?
It is time to test this cannon out. I'll light the fuse.
I like how tiny he actually looks inside his head.
Got that?
Got that?
Oh, don't be such a baby. I will be fine.
What you call me?
I will be safe inside your head. As for you, well, just try to land on your toughest point. Hang on, I've not thought this through.
No, you think? There we go. If I remember rightly, it is an easy boss fight. Especially if we've got the Wood's brand to kill the pirates very quick. Yahar, my hearties. Sorry, I just noticed I went this entire level without making a pirate reference, I think. So, Yahar! Spice the main brace. Hoist the doohickey. I think I'm just quoting Al Salam at this point. But the main thing we need actually is the club at this point. But we may have to switch every now and then to defeat the officers. Land hoy! I think I remember him say that here a lot. Land hoy, at least I think that's what he's saying. Oh! It must be a late game thing, because I'm sorry. Oh, that's what I mean. I jumped there, so I got hit by his cannons. But yeah, if you literally just don't jump, he'll never hit you with those cannons. But I stupidly jumped for some reason. But I was just noticing, my club is depleting now, being on fire, but it wasn't earlier. I wonder if that's just a late game thing. Or if it's just this part or something. Land hoy! Yeah, so we're doing like normal damage to him at this part. Because we're not using the Woden's brand, we're only using the Woden's brand for these guys. So literally the only reason why you would lose health at this part in this version, but in the original, you actually do have to dodge his cannons. And actually, does he fire cannons? I actually can't remember. I don't think he does attack you in the original. I think you literally just have to deal with the pirates. But in this you have to deal with him missing cannons, so, or blunderbusses. I don't even know what his gun is. I think it's like a blunderbuss. Oh god, I'm flopping here. I do believe this is actually his theme in MediEvil 1. Oh, not MediEvil 1, but MediEvil Remake as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I'll still try and torch him even with him after me, but yeah, he doesn't seem to move with him after me. There we go. I wonder how easy Zarok will be with the Woden's brand. How devastating will that look to just defeat him in 1 or 2 hits? Like Lord Zarok. After all this hype throughout the whole game. God, I keep timing this badly. There we go. Lan hoi! Yeah, we're defeating him at the regular rate, just because, well, because we're defeating him regularly. Apart from these guys. Was there only 2 of them that time around? I'm assuming I'll spawn another club when this one runs out. Either that or we'll have to light it with the dragon armor. Oh, can you set them on fire? Oh, there we go. It does give us a new club. Nice. Ah, so there was a 3rd pirate. He just started moving after I killed the 2nd one. Oh, I thought I was able to be just quick enough there. Do you mind? There we go. I'm going to need that life ball after this level. From the Holy Heroes. Oh wait, what am I doing here? I need to be torching him here. Lan hoi! Is he saying ahoy or land hoi? I think it must be ahoy, but I'm just hearing land hoi. Scoops ahoy! Ahoy! Arr! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I love how we just, like, noticed this game had a platinum earlier day and I've nearly got it, like, the day I started playing. I like getting a nice, quick and easy platinum at times, especially when it's a game I love, because I want to have platinum for games I love and are special to my heart. Next will be Alien Isolation, which I don't think will be such a walk at the park. Oh. Oh. What's my next platinum meme anyhow? Ahoy! It's also raining here, I think, in the original MediEvil. Either that or it's only in the remake, but I know that definitely in the remake it's raining as part. And the fires actually go out. So I think you have to actually use your dragon armor to fight him. Yeah, you have to go off your initiative. Oh, damn it. That was unfortunate. Flopped that one cannon. There we go. I am the captain. That's a very fitting trophy name to him. I like that trophy name.
We have taken the ship. Lower the
Yeah, that's what I was quoting.
the doohickey. Something to the anchor. Anyway, steer a course
Something to the
towards
anchor.
Zarok's lair.
Ha ha ha. There, of course, for the entrance hall to the time device in Zarok's
The
lair.
Hall of
There we go,
Heroes.
Chalice of Heroes.
Bring the kids. It's like a theme park with a whole cast of
Got all the
lovable,
chalices.
heavily armed friends.
Lovable, heavily armed friends. Oh god, we're nearly dead here. You see me all hunched over. Yeah, it gives you the trophy for filling the chalice once you've actually left the level. There we go, we're about to get our last life bottle as well. Oh, it says yeah that time. Yes, I definitely need that. I've not used it at all and I've been just fine. Oh. I know.
Okay, then for now we will concentrate on reviving your strength for the fight ahead. Drink this potion to feel as mighty and warrior-like as Karl Sterngard himself. But nicht so handsome, of course.
Thank you. There we go, Dan the Unstoppable. Now, all we have left to do is to start Zarok's lair, I think. Wait, I'm just looking at my trophies. Start Zarok's lair, defeat Lord Kardak, and defeat Lord Zardak. Zardak? I mean Zarok. And that's it. We will have platinumed MediEvil Resurrection. That's so cool to know that I am a true MediEvil fan. That platinumed MediEvil Remake and MediEvil Resurrection. Zarok's lair. Ooh, scary.
Zarok's
Final
lair.
showdown. Scary.
Oh, it's you. Actually, we never thought you'd get this far. I don't really have anything
Listen,
written
bitch.
down. Hang on. Okay, here goes. Your final encounter. Damn. Sorry. Pressure.
Pressure.
Your final encounter. That's better. With Zarok awaits beyond this point. He has surrounded himself with his unnatural bodyguards. We've always had our suspicions about that lot. He may yet even the odds by calling upon the powerful magic of the
Yeah, first time seeing a gargoyle in a while.
stone. Good luck.
Yeah, I do like the
the
Anubis Stone aspect of the story.
Have to do. Now go on and die quietly. Some of us are trying to read.
What are you reading? The inside of your eyelids? What on earth? Oh,
This is it.
the final showdown. Yeah, and that's when he's a snake, and originally he was a lizard.
But
he looks cool as a snake.
And remember, we have all pieces of the Anubis stone. Oh, and if it looks like you're going to lose, don't let him hit you in the head. I've got the place just how I want it now.
Oh, well, just so long as you're happy, Aslam. God damn it, I knew I didn't like you for a reason.
Fortescue, my old nemesis, so we meet again. I see that a century spent as rotting meat has done nothing to diminish your naive obsession with the freedom of Galomir. Do you remember my champion, the late
Lord Cardot. I like the way you pronounce that, like Cardot.
He's back. And he says he's looking forward to
shooting you in the other eye.
You know, for old time's sake. And while Lord K prepares for your rematch, he sent some of his soldiers so you don't get bored.
There's something to note here. Okay, we actually do have to fight through some boiler guards here and some Phasgals, which we did have to do in original. It was just straight into protecting our army, defeating Lord Cardok, and then Zarok. But we have to be pretty quick here when we're defending our army, because we use the Anubis Stone to sacrifice our health to keep our army alive. But in the original, you get a lot of time to pick up the life vitals that they drop. Because for each soldier you save, they drop you a health vial. But you only get but a few seconds to pick them up in this. Because after the cutscene's over, they're gone when Lord Karduk appears. So you had to be pretty quick at picking them up. I do like the music for this final showdown against Zarok. It's a very final showdown theme. In the original, it's just the boss theme to all the levels, and then Zarok has his own theme, which I've heard actually in a lot of other things. I think it's quite a common sample. The dun 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 dun, dun, that they got theme. I've heard that in like things like Buffy, and that is quite a common theme I've heard in things. I think it's a sample. Oi. Stupid skeleton. Kids will be skeletons. Oh. Oh. What on earth? Oh, there we go. That was delayed. There we go. He's getting tired of watching. I don't think we get the cutscene of him going like in this one, where it's like he turns into a chicken. I think we just have to wait for him to go up on his knees, and that's when we attack him. Yeah, obviously avoiding arrows, which I was failing to do there. So yeah, we actually defend our army last by the looks of things. It's done in a different order. We defeat Cardok first. Obviously takes maybe 4 hits rather than 2. But it definitely would be easier. Well, it's definitely easier the fact that we have this. Oh yeah, you think he recharges his health as well. But yeah, it's definitely been made easier that we have the Woden's brand. There we go. I think we made him dodge that. Yep. Yeah, I like how it's still like a few hits with the Woden's brand, because that would just be unfair. It needs to be at least a little bit of a challenge. Like, oh god, stop wrecking me so much. I need help for my army. Our very chunky, sluggish army. They don't look so much like skeletons in this game. Oh. Oh. There we go. Revenge for an eye. Yeah, it was him that took our eye out. Bitch, correct. Yeah, originally you hear them yelling out help. I can't remember if you actually hear them yelling help when they're low health in this. You can see how low health they are depending on how red they are. Like, the greener they are, the more health they have.
What?
Bagger.
Dare defeat Lord
That's it.
Zarok?
I've just about had enough of your meddling.
At least I won't miss mucking out his stable. But of course.
But of course.
You still have to die. Prepare the attack, my beautiful Pascal. Interesting Pascal factor. Did you know that Pascals are impervious to mortal weapons?
Well, it's not enough in original. This is the only part in the game where there are skeletons fighting each other, but we don't fight skeletons at any point.
Or a spectral billiard ball in a sock. This battle is going to be very short and uninspiring.
I'm not going to be hitting anyone with a ball and a sock. I've got the Woden's brand for that. Use the Anubis Stone, or the good lightning in like the original, like that has no meaning behind it. It's just a good lightning. But
Oh, this is going to be good. Fortescue, what's a gangling dullard like you hope to do with the sacred stone?
shove up your ass.
Some of the most learned sorcerers in history have been driven mad trying to understand its elusive mysteries. But don't let me dampen your optimism, my lord captain of the King's Croquet team.
I wonder if that's in any of the books in the original about him being part of his croquet team, or if that's just a joke for this version. Yeah. And it's suburbs. Yeah, they had to throw a joke in there, yes. And it's suburbs. Oh! Oh! I didn't know you get rewarded health vials after fighting Cardok. We have to keep an eye on their health. Keep an eye on the ones that are looking pretty red, because that determines how much health they have. If they don't all survive the fight, it's fine. You just have to have enough to outfight Zarok's army. I don't think I've seen what it's like if you lose. I mean, maybe I have. I know in the original, like, it's pretty scary when you lose the fight, because Zarok's like, haha, not such the big man now, are you, Fortescue? Guards, take him down. I'm pretty sure you just get a game over in this one, I'm not actually sure. I remember, I think I actually posted on YouTube what happens if you lose the fight with Zarok. Oh god, Zarok's army look freaky. They almost look like robots. Like their legs. What are their legs? Oh, I think our army's winning. Oh. This guy's not winning so much. Oh. We'll have to keep him alive. But they're teaming up on him. Oh, they're teaming up on this one too. Oh, he got him. Nice. Wait, they're good. Can they team up with this one? Because I need to keep this one alive over here. Oh, there we go. I have to be pretty quick at grabbing the health vials though afterwards. Yay! I think we're going to win. Wait, what's he doing over there? There we go. I don't think I need to do any more because, yeah, we've got a lot more army members now than Zarok. Let's have to quickly grab these life vials. The battle is ours! We are free from the tyranny of Zarok! We'll quickly grab those while we have the time to. Nice. Luckily they were all pretty close together. There we go, so you only get like a few seconds to grab them. Baby.
Who could have foreseen that my Phascal horde would be bested by a rancid ignoramus and his flybait army? But how are you with creeping things, Fortescue? Obviously you're fond of worms. You've shacked up with them for a century. But how
The shade.
snakes? Do they scare you?
I don't like venomous snakes.
Find them agreeable, do we?
I've touched a snake before. They're not as wet as they look.
Huge, monstrous snakes.
Oh yeah, I like a big snake having an moon. Oh. Oh. Oh, not what I had in mind. Yeah, when I was younger, for some reason, I thought he came out of his Zarok shell and became a serpent there, but I think that's just a statue of him that you can only see because of him being bigger there, so obviously showed him from higher up, and you can see the statue of him with it being his lair, but I thought that was like him coming out of his husk to go into his serpent form. Right, I have to hit him in his mouth, but I have to actually let him aim his mouth at me. There we go. Well, just as well you know that, also, Lamb, because I'd be screwed otherwise. Yeah, we're definitely doing a lot more damage to him with the Woden's brand. Because this battle will be a lot harder otherwise. Oh. Yes. Oh, damn. Oh, God, we just bet Zarok. Oh, wait. He did one more move before he bet us. And there we go. I platinumed this in one night. He's taking a while to die. There we go. Oh, we planned a MediEvil Resurrection in one night. Oh, my God. Yeah, you can tell this is an FMV. It's a very different cutscene to the endgame one. Thricefold.
So, it's come to this.
This music.
Finally defeated.
Painfully, ignominiously. Particularly painfully. You actually see him bleeding here.
If I am to fail, then all shall perish with me. I didn't get to be the embodiment of evil without maintaining certain traditional standards. You are doomed, Fortescue. You will never leave this place.
I like that the trophy for platinuming this and the remake are both Hero Gallimere. It was. At least he achieved his goal in life before dying. He gets crushed by his own statue. So he literally got killed by himself. He killed himself because the statue killed him. But I like how Dan looks in this cutscene, actually. But... God, that would actually be so intense, just being top of a building crumbling under molten lava, knowing you're about to die, but then you get saved by a genie. Hey, you're free, what about me? Come back. The one time in the game I actually do like Al Salami does look very cute there in this cutscene. When he saves Sir Dan. Yeah, when he's not talking, he's cute. But I think that's still the point with his character. I think his character is meant to be a bit irritating. Aw, the Mad Family are unpossessed now. I always get sad at the end of a medieval journey. Maybe I will need to spend time with my sister after, it's just to make me laugh. Play the weakest link, have a laugh on that. Goodbye, annoying genie. See you the next time we play MediEvil Resurrection, because this is definitely not going to be the last time I play it. Now, in the original we get this cutscene, I know I might have said the original in this walkthrough, but in the original we get this cutscene for getting all the chalices. I don't know if we get it regardless on this one or not. Hurrah! Hurrah! And so, we're at the end of Dan's journey once more. I hope you all enjoyed. I thought I enjoyed getting through all that day. I can't believe I even played Galmir Plains today. I'll let his dialogue play.
And so Sir Daniel Fortescue finally earned his place in the Hall of Heroes. Down on the right, past the one who looks like a pantomime horse with a dodgy accent. And Gallowmere, fair Gallowmere, was freed from the yoke of evil. The sun beamed down from the heavens once more, small children skipped and ducks could paddle the ponds in safety. Zarok, the most vicious, most malignant, most foul of creatures, was utterly vanquished. This time, never to return.
Assuming there isn't a sequel.
Assuming there isn't a sequel.
I know, come on, they poured this to PlayStation 5 now. Don't tease us. Give us the MediEvil 2 we want. But thank you so much for watching. I always get so emotional at the ending credits of MediEvil. But, I'm looking forward to playing that again on stream. I feel like I get emotional on stream. But I love the MediEvil games so much, you have no idea. They're just my childhood, seriously. But, yeah, if you enjoyed, like, and you're not subscribed already, please be sure to consider giving me a subscribe. Oh my god, how provocative is that? But, yeah, give the video a like if you enjoyed, or dislike if you hate it, if you think I'm annoying. And check out all my social media links down below, like Twitch and Discord. And I will probably be streaming this at some point during October on Twitch. And if you want to check out my other YouTube channel, Steven's YTPs, I post in there occasionally. Just saying. Yeah, I'm going to end that there. I could let the credits roll, but I don't know. They make me sad. So I might just skip them for now. But yeah, I love you all so, so much. And I was so glad to experience this in the PS5. Yeah, you all have a great evening. Take care.